Well, guys, it's now time to react to another monster truck event, as this is the first of two events that Guy Van Hollen sent. His link's in the description, of course, as this is Monster Jam from Arnhem, Netherlands, 2026, as this is the first show, and I'm terrified at the fact that, why is it an hour and 36 minutes when it's only 8 trucks? How is it this long? Oh my god, it's terrifying. Just imagine watching this. For crying out loud, of how long it's going to be. And of course, I'm loading up the description, because thankfully he was nice enough to actually write who drives in the event. So, Gravedigger, Charlie Palkin, of course, El Toro Loco, driven by Peter Nyman? I can't know how to pronounce it correctly. Most of these drivers, a lot of these drivers I don't think I've heard of. Monster Dalmatian, Blake Granger, of course, before he got fired. Megalodon, driven by Mikey! Didn't think I'd see him be driving in Monster Jam again after all these years. Sparkle Smash, driven by Chelsea Van Cleve? Thunder Roar, driven by Geneva Keller, and Earthshaker, driven by Brandon Offer. Again, a lot of these drivers I've never heard of. So, let's get this event out of the way. But I'm still, greatly terrified about why this event is 40, over 90 minutes long. Seriously, how is an 8 truck event this long? As this is the intro course. Yeah, it looks like the intro still, because we're not here for that, we're here for the event itself. And if I'm correct, this is the same state MTWS went to Arnhem in 2014. Alright, so here we go. Looks like racing. So Charlie Palkin against Brendan Offer. That name does sound familiar somewhat, but no, nothing else off the top of my head. But hey, it's nice to see Charlie still driving. Boy, he retired. So let's see. Here we go. For racing. I think this might be a new style of racing. Alright, nice turn there for Brandon. Charlie clipped the hill right there. Going for that jump. And looks like he won. Yeah, he did win. Alright, Charlie got the victory. Alright, so now up. So here we go. Sparkle Smash, Chelsea Van Cleve, and Thunder Roar's Geneva Keller. I've never seen these people before, so I have no idea how they're going to do. This is a whole new moment for me. Alright, here we go. Whoa! Hey, that's me! That's me! Driving Sparkle Smash, because that always happens to me when I'm racing on tracks with berms. Always! Always my truck always gets on 2 wheels like that. How? How did you flip? How? Even I wouldn't probably do that easily, as Geneva Keller's going to get the victory. My God. Jeez, how did you flip? I don't get that. Alright, here we go now. Oh, Zombie's here, but it doesn't say Zombie in the description. I can't see what the name on Zombie says, but we know Megalodon's supposed to be driven by Mike Votters Jr., so 2015 Freestyle Champion. Here we go. What a turn Mikey had! Again, I have no idea who's in Zombie. And another good turn for Mikey. And looks like he's going to get the victory. Alright. Yeah, again, I'm looking at the description. There is no Zombie there, so I have no idea. And there's El Toro. Yeah, El Toro Loco. Yeah, Blake Granger, of course. Just to think, like 2 or so weeks later, he would be fired, which is so BS. Going against Peter Nyman, which I've never heard of. Oh, great turn. Oh, Blake hit the hill right there. That's a little bit of a problem. And here we go into the turn. Great turn here for Blake. But will it be enough? He's going to get it. All right. And it's the El Toro Loco going into the back. Alright, here we go. Charlie Palkin against Geneva Keller. Yeah, we've seen Gravedigger, we've seen El Toro Loco, we've seen Monster Mutt Dalmatian, we've seen Megalodon, we've seen Sparkle Smash, we've seen Thunder Wars, we've seen Earthshaker, but then we saw Zombie. That's weird. So it's like 9 trucks. Oh, here we go. Of course, since I don't know most of these other drivers, Charlie, of course, is my main favorite for racing, at least. Geneva, a little bit... not a good turn for Geneva. Not a good turn. And Charlie's going to have this all locked down easily. There we go. Easy victory for Charlie. Like I said, he's the favorite. Oh, big air for Geneva. Charlie's going to have the major advantage in racing tonight. Was the hood being the tailgate? Okay, no, tailgate's Final Thunder Wars. Alright, here we go. 2 freestyle champions going at for a spot in the finals. The 2015 champion against the 2025, well, technically, defending champ right now, too. Even though he ain't defending his title, he still is the champion till July 4th. Right, here we go. Mikey clipped the hill right there. That's not good. Man, Blake's been doing good racing so far tonight. Mikey trying to catch up. I think he's too late. Oh! Blake flipped over! Oh my god, Sidewall gonna go over and slam into Thunder Horse's rear end and break the tailgate up, which I thought broke off earlier. Oh! Man, Blake blew it. Oh, man. Damn. What a flip that was. And Mikey is in the finals. He's going to have to face Charlie now. So again, it's going to be a matchup between 2 freestyle champions. The 2015 champ and the 2010 champ. So we get ready now for the finals. Mikey and Charlie. Did they just bump into each other? I don't know. That's funny though, looked like for a moment. Alright, so we're getting ready for the finals. Here we go! Charlie and Mikey. Great turn in for Charlie. Oh boy. Charlie might have struggled a little bit. Here we go to the turn. Oh boy, here we go for the jump! And... oh, looks like Mikey got it! Did Mikey get it? Wow, I can't believe Mikey got that. That might be like his first racing win I think I've ever saw from the former champion freestyle. Wow. That's surprising. So, Mikey, you're a racing winner. All right. That was very surprising. All right, now here we go for skills. So, Brendan off for Earthshaker. All right, here we go. Going to go up that tabletop. Stoppy. Let's keep it going. Up the hill. Which, again, nice to see drivers doing because they don't see that often. And, oh boy, did some damage to the hood. Still keep it going. Oh boy, before dropping it down. So, is that it? Or is he going to keep showing off to the crowd? Looks like that's it. A 7.218. Alright. If it's 1 hit, then I guess that's okay. If 2 hits were required, I would think it's an overscore. Alright, here we go. Sparkle Smash, Chelsea Van Cleve, and... well, that was a flop. Oh, of course. Oh, boy. Try to get Stoppy up, and couldn't keep up for long again. Don't like that idea. If it failed, just count as the first hit. Don't let him go for another go at it. At 4.262, which I think might be too high, because then again, like I said, to me, they shouldn't get another try. That's it. 1 try, and that's it. All right, now, Zombie... I still have no idea who's driving because he didn't write down zombies in the event. Let's see. Maybe I'll say on the name. Joe Dennis, all right? I think he got muted. I mean, copyright blocked the audio for Thriller. I know that feeling. All right. Gonna go for the maximum moonwalk? Oh boy. I don't think I've seen this driver before, but gonna go for the maximum moonwalk instead. Interesting. And not going for it yet. Here we go. And again, let's keep setting up, setting up, setting up. You need to start going for it. There we go. There you go. Dragging the mouth. That would be really great if someone hilariously went floored into it, doing a backflip or something. Like completely clearing the trailer. Oh boy. That would be kind of funny. Alright, not bad. But I don't know if it's going to be enough though. Well, it was 7 point... Wait, was that the lead? Yeah, I think that is the lead. 7.513. Still think Earthshaker should have the lead. Alright, here we go. Thunder Roars, Geneva Keller. Here we go. Looks like going to go for the stoppie. Here we go. As, oh boy. Up, and going to drop it down. Couldn't keep it up for long. So far, it's just been stoppies. Nothing else. Come on, you got to do more than that for me. 6.407. Alright, here we go. Blake now. Lots of Delmace. See what he's got. And got to stop you, of course. And he is crab walking too, which hey, no one did that yet. So nice touch. Oh, he couldn't keep the wheel up for long. I don't know. I don't know if that'll be enough. And it is the lead. I don't know if I agree with that. 7.883. Might be too much for me. Alright, so now up is Charlie Pauken. Wow, did Bad the Bone get blocked? Wow, that doesn't happen to me. Alright, let's see what Charlie's got. Is he lying? I think he's lying for sidewall. Unless... Okay, he's backing off of it. Because I think there's a move where drivers like hit the side of the hill, the rear tire gets caught and lifts up in the air or something like that. Let's see. Is he going for sidewall? Okay, here we go. Yep, gonna go for sidewall. Oh boy, right on the rim right there. Oh boy. Oh boy, nice. Ooh, that counts like a combo. That's going to be interesting because no one else did that. Will that be enough from the former champ? Chucky dance? Yeah, the Chucky dance! Let's go! Yeah, the Chucky dance! But, will it be enough though? Looks like he just took the lead. Yeah, the Chucky dance. Nice to see that again. But there's still Mike. Oh, El Toro Loco, that's right. Peter Nyman. El Toro Loco. So much for getting rid of the older body when they did the update for 2020. Was it this year they did the new body for El Toro Loco, or was it last year? But still using the original bull body, I see. And here we go for the maximum moonwalk. Still just climbing up to it. Right, there we go. Uh-oh, didn't work out.
One more attention.
And again. Keep doing it. There we go. And... Oh! Oh boy, that was funny. I bet that did some major damage. Yeah. Hardly that much damage. Alright, here we go. Mikey now, I think, to wrap up skills. In Megalodon. Our racing winner, can he get another win? He's got to beat Charlie again. Looks like, is he lined up for sidewall? Yep, he is. All right, here we go. All right, he got it. Oh, hey, he did. Oh, one wheel. Oh, my gosh. He did what I was talking about somewhat earlier. Although he kept into stop being a sidewall, he actually did what was mentioned earlier. Holy crap. Could that be enough now? Oh, boy. That was wild. Oh. Oh, that's close. Wasn't enough. Wow, Charlie just held on in probably one of the closest victories. Oh my gosh. That's debatable. Oh my. That was so close. They both got an 8.5. I don't remember what else Charlie had, but they both had an 8.5 something. Wow, that was a close one. My goodness. Alright, so yeah, now I see why it took so long. You didn't need to record all that, Van Hollen. Just stick to the monster trucks. Alright, here we go now. Looks like time for freestyle now. Joe Davis now. Or Joe Dennis and Zombie. Wow, Charlie with that very close victory. I don't think I've ever seen his skills or even freestyle get that close in a long time. Alright, here we go. Joe gonna go for that tabletop. Got big air off of it. Oh, bad landing. But of course, need my cars, people, remember. Here we go now. Alright, big air off the berm. Land on that hill coming down. Like half this field I haven't seen before, so they gotta do some impressions for me. Not bad so far for Joe. Up the hill. Uh-oh, clip that! He almost tried to keep the stop yet, but didn't keep up for long. Has a broken jaw, I see. Alright, for that. Coming down. And into that hill as well. Sounds kind of weird. Oh, nice send off the berm. With a bit of a slap wheelie. So now... Gonna go for this cross thread. Oh, up the berm. Needs to pick up the pace more. Like, not a bad, like, impression, but still needs to do more. Alright, here we go now for the berm. There you go, big air. Alright, up that berm again. Clip side hill. Had nosedive again. Not a bad debut for Joe Dennis for me. Alright. Up the berm. Has slowed down a lot from the earlier aggression. I know that very well. Alright, there we go. Another big send. Oh, I think the jaw broke. No, it broke a bit, but still hanging in there. Up and over that jump. Into that on two wheels. Held on. Alright. So it looks like that was it. It's not a bad run. Just solid, though. Yeah, I guess the 6.848's okay. Although I think I would probably have done a little bit lower. Alright, here we go now. Geneva Keller, Thunderoris, and is going to go right for the berm. Nice send, announce your presence. As going to go for the cross front. Watch out for the hill, though, coming down. Had a little bit of a nosedive. Alright, and for that, big air. Watch out for the side of the hill. Oh, boy, on two wheels! Oh! And not going to be able to save it. Yeah, you got to watch out for those hills right there, and it cost her. Oh, boy. That's unfortunate. Oh, here we go now. Peter Nyman, El Toro Loco coming out, as they still have Thunderoris on the track, as they're way too quick. Gotta wait, did they? I hope they didn't leave Thunderoris out there. As gonna go for the berm. Up and over that hill. Alright, now I'm going to go for the tabletop. Clip it. Yep, going to get the stoppie. And not bad. Held up for just a little bit. God, El Toro Loco looks almost like it did in World Files 5. Oh my goodness. Into that hill. How nostalgic 22 years later thinking of that. Oh, big send! Off the tabletop! Oh, with the wheelie at the end. Well, how about that from Peter? Now, that's some serious elevation, Holmes. Into the berm right there. All right, now starting to send it. Uh-oh, the roof's coming off. Oh, no, don't tell me they stopped because of that. Okay, maybe it just broke. 6.067. That sucks for Peter. Because he was putting up a good run until that happened. Unfortunate breakage. Alright, everybody, here we go now. Mikey going for the double down. Let's see what he does in freestyle because he was a former champion 11 years ago. Here we go up that hill. Up that tabletop. And gonna get a nice send right there coming down. And then into that hill. Oh, on two wheels, saved it. Oh, big send off that. Onto the tabletop. Nice. And broke the fin, the tail fin. And gonna go into that tabletop a little bit off the side. And into the berm. And then into that as well. Hey, Stoppy! But he is at an angle though, but he managed to hold on. Not bad for Mikey. For a minute, I thought he was going to go for the backflip. Up and over that jump with the wheelie. Okay. He's on two wheels again. Yeah, Mikey put himself in the lead, looking like right now. As clock gotta be wind down. Oh boy, is he going for the backflip? Yep, looks like he is. Here we go, backflip. Mikey, you don't need to back up, just go for it. Stop wasting time like a dipshit. Just go for it. My God, wasting time. Gonna go for the backflip. Crooked up, and he's gonna go over. Wait. He has a chance. Up, they shut him down. He wouldn't have had enough room anyway. That was really dumb of Mikey to back up and wait all the time. You had plenty of room. Just go for it. And 8.207, yeah, that obviously would take the lead. But yeah, that was a very big goof in my eyes, what he did there. He should have just floored into it. He would have had plenty of, he had plenty of this. He was lined up perfectly and everything. Should have just gone for it. All right, here we go now. Sparkle Smash, Chelsea Van Cleve. As just cleared the tabletop. I was getting a little bit worried there. And the roof's loose, too. Alright, into the berm. Into the side of the hill. There goes part of the roof. Alright, now I'm gonna go for the berm. Right there. Right on the tabletop. Hey, got the wheelie. Oh, nice big here on the berm coming down. And then into that berm. Ooh, what a hard hit onto the side. That didn't look comfortable. Into that. And big send right there. Oh, boy. Oh, 1, 2 wheels. He's going over. And gonna go over. Yeah. Oh man. If that was able to save, Chelsea would have had a chance, maybe. Started to put a lot of momentum, too, in that run. Not bad debut for Chelsea as well. 7.412. Yeah, that's probably right. All right, here we go now. Charlie Palkin. Trying to win freestyle, but he's got to take on Mikey for the third time tonight. Well, Mikey won racing. Charlie won skills. Let's see if Charlie can get the tiebreaker. So he's going to go for the berm. Still waiting for Blake, I think. And potentially Offer as well. Over that. Inside the hill. Gonna go up that berm too. Up and over that. Oh, what a hit into the tabletop. I see the confetti from Sparkle Smash. Where did that come from? Looks like they're doing an RI thing on... Oh, no. All the trucks have like an RI light on at the moment. Okay, gonna get a wheel right there. Charlie's not doing a lot of crazy momentum yet. He needs to pick it up a lot if he wants to take on Mikey. I would have considered going for the backflip if I was Charlie there. And there we go. Finally, a big send off the berm. But it still doesn't feel like Charlie's vintage run. Over the hill. Into that. On two wheels. Up and over that. Into the tabletop. Hey, there you go. Had to stop it for just a moment. Alright, here we go. Again, just traveling around the track. He shouldn't have done it. He should have gone for something. That was not smart again. Alright, here we go. He's going to go for the backflip. Yeah, Charlie, just go for it. You're perfect lap. Just go for it. He's going to get the backflip. Oh, he should have tried to moonwalk it. But he got the backflip. Uh-oh. The truck, nope, still going. Alright, big send. That backflip helps, but I still don't know if it'll be enough for me. He's got to do more. But it looks like he's going to stop right there. Of course, Chalky dance again.
Lands the backflip, gets some big air, great moves, uses the entire outside like that.
I'm trying to think, did he take the lead? So we still got Offer come out, and looks like Blake, so we still got 2 more runs to go. Alright, here we go, Brandon Offer now. Earthshaker. Ooh, nice start there. Alright, got a lot of momentum to start off with. Oh, big send there. Alright, Brandon Offer, not bad start so far. Flooring and everything. Yeah, big send. Okay. Why can't anyone freestyle like him out there every time? Gonna go for the tabletop, big air, on 2 wheels. Then gonna go up the berm. Coming down. Up and over that as well. He slowed down a lot. He needs to pick it up. There you go. Big send onto the berm. Into that as well. And gonna get the stoppie. Alright. Here we go. He's gonna send it. Big air once again. Mikey Start better be worried. Or Charlie if he's in the lead. Maybe should have kept going for sidewall. Cross-threading it. Uh-oh, did the truck die? Oh. 7 point... That... Depending on how much time he had left, that might be a little low, honestly. But at least the defending freestyle champion goes out last, as they should every time. To take on... He's got to take on a former champion, that's for sure. It's just... Was it Mikey or is it Charlie? All right, here we go. Blake backing up. He's going to send it. Oh, boy, he's probably going to get the biggest send of the night. Here we go. Not quite. I was expecting a lot more height from that. But still, announcing your presence. Going to go for the tabletop. Up the berm. And big send! There you go. Big air. Into the tabletop. Yeah, there you go. Now that's how a former freestyle champion should look. Still on 2 wheels. Up that tabletop. Down. Into that. Lost a hood somehow randomly. As again, big send right there. Oh boy, into the tabletop. Man, Blake is putting up a run. Big air again off the berm. Into the tabletop. Uh-oh. Okay, got the stoppy. For a minute, I thought he was shutting down. Oh my goodness, he really pushed it to the edge right there. And he's going to keep going. Standing wheelie now. How about that? Man, Blake is putting up a run right now, showing why he's the defending champ. I think this is the first time I'm watching him freestyle 2 as a champ. As going to go tabletop right there. But if he really wants to win, he knows he's got to get his stupid backflip quota in. And here we go for the backflip. A little bit crooked. Oh! Oh, I think something broke! Oh, boy! What a moonwalk that was. Yeah, I think something broke in the rear end. The way the truck was in. But gonna send it! Big air! With the wheelie into the tabletop. As he's gonna park it right there. What a run by Blake. Damn, that was insane.
8.662. Your score for Monster Mutt Domination is
a 9.032. So Blake got the deserved victory. What a freestyle that was. And of course, that wraps up right here. As that was Monster Jam Arnhem 2026, the first show. And of course, thank you, phone. I was trying to read the description, all that. There was the first show, Monster Jam Arnhem 2026 from Guy Van Hollen. The event was good, solid. It definitely saved it. Blake definitely saved the event overall because it was just okay by and large, but he definitely made it a little bit better with that wild run at the end. But I need cars and stuff out there, people. Ah! But anyways, that was event 1 of this event, as number 2 will be next to watch. So see you guys next time.